it going, everyone? This is PC here, and welcome back to my playthrough of Hogwarts Legacy. So we're going to continue where we left off here, and we're going to just explore around Hogwarts. Since, you know, we're playing on story mode, I figured, you know, this would be the best way to, you know, be able to enjoy the game as well as, you know, enjoy the story as well. And we don't have to do a lot of combat. So, you know, which I may consider doing a hard mode playthrough maybe sometime in the future once I get, you know, better at this.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
What? What'd you say? Did you say me, bitch? I will fuck you up. Alright. So let's go into the common room here.
They're lucky they didn't end up as dragon food.
Okay, why is she up there?
I can't imagine starting a new school this late.
What is that girl doing up there? What are you doing? I can't get up there to you.
Nelly will do anything for attention.
Nellie'll do anything for a thrill. If I get caught, I shan't defend you.
Okay, she's doing cartwheels on top of a fireplace, and I can't get up there to her.
Who does Nelly think she is, anyway?
Don't fall off this time, Nellie.
How do I get up there, though?
I used to feel I had a lot of work to do if I wanted to catch up to the others.
Why can't I talk to her? Oh! There she is.
Why is everyone so highly strung? It's perfectly safe.
Yeah.
Well, hello.
Totally safe.
Don't mind me. I find it helpful to change my point of view now and again. Put things in perspective. Once I made it to the top of Gryffindor Tower, from the outside, without a broom.
So you're like a cat.
I'm Nellie, by the way. Nellie Ogspire. I've heard rumors about what happened to you on your way to Hogwarts. Is it true? About the dragon?
Yes.
Yes, our carriage was attacked by a dragon.
Crikey! I can't believe it. How thrilling! And also terrifying. Anyway, you've certainly brought some much-needed excitement to Gryffindor. And Hogwarts, for that matter.
Thank you.
What exactly are the rumors about my journey to Hogwarts?
That you escaped a dragon attack? Isn't that enough? Most of us arrive via train or boat, not having just escaped the jaws of a dragon. Of course it's got people talking. Word travels fast at Hogwarts.
Probably faster than Twitter. Oh!
I take it you're not afraid of heights?
It's something I've always done, since I was little. My mother once found me on the roof when I was 5. Still has no idea how I got there. But with all the strange hallways and rooms in the castle, and everything lurking in and outside the grounds, you don't need to scale a tower to see something incredible here.
I'd imagine most students have never seen a dragon. Have you?
Goodness, no. And I've never heard of one attacking a carriage like that. Not enough meat in a carriage, I'd think.
Alright.
I'm sure I'll be seeing you around, either in our common room or when you scale your next tower.
You never know. Bye for now.
Yeah. And she jumps right back up there. So she is a cat. Okay. Let's talk to somebody else.
Here, have a sip. Go on.
Gareth
Sure
Weasley.
you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself.
What's going on with him?
Hello.
He's clipping
You're
through
the new
that chair.
5th year. Pleased to meet you. I'm Gareth Weasley. Heard about your travels here. Can't believe it. Glad you and Fig are all right. Is it true that someone from the Ministry was with you in the carriage?
Oh, yes. A friend of Professor Fig's.
Oh, didn't mean to pry. Nasty business, dragons. Again, very glad you're here.
Thank you, Gareth. So am I. Are you related to Professor Weasley?
I am. She's my aunt.
Yeah, he's definitely a Weasley. All the freckles and the hair color. Yep, definitely a Weasley. It's probably Ron and their grandfather, more than likely. I'm not really sure. Or maybe
Must
their
be
great
nice having an aunt for a professor.
You'd think so, wouldn't you? Aunt Matilda tends to treat me as if I'm a first year, keeps too close an eye on me. It's all a bit suffocating, to be honest. Still, she means well, and she's an incredibly powerful witch. She'll have your back.
Alright.
Seems you enjoy brewing. Might I assume that you've a talent for potions of all sorts?
Well, as I see it, there's little difference, fundamentally, between brewing a modification to butterbeer and a Wiggenweld potion. Though, I'm not certain Professor Sharp would make the connection. He doesn't appreciate my, creativity as much as you might think.
Alright.
Well, it was nice meeting you, Gareth. And thank you for the insights on your aunt.
Pleasure to meet you as well. Good luck today.
Alright. That was an interesting conversation. And let's go talk to Cressida.
Wait, that's not right. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's
Everything.
a complicated spell. I should be able to do it non-verbally. Why is this not working? Ugh! Oh, hello there. Welcome to Gryffindor. I'm Cressida.
Pleasure to meet you, Cressida.
Splendidly theatrical arrival to the sorting ceremony last evening. Made it in by the skin of your teeth. Is it true that you're Professor Fig's protege?
Yes, and why do you have so many freckles? Why do everybody have all these freckles?
I'm not sure I'd say that, but I did study with him a little before we arrived.
Blast! I was hoping he might have given you some advice on non-verbal casting.
Is that what you were trying to do just there?
Oh, yes. Having a spot of trouble. I've mastered the charm using its incantation, but this is proving a bit trickier.
Perhaps you just need a bit more practice. I could be a bitch and just say that. Or your casting needs work. I'm sure you'll get it.
Don't worry, you'll get it in the end.
Oh, I hope so. If I can get it, Professor Ronan's sure to be very impressed. I'm just going to keep at it.
Is it really that difficult to cast non-verbally?
Oh, yes. And if you don't get it just right, the results can be, shall we say, awkward. Once, I tried to cast Depulso non-verbally on a goblet in the Great Hall and ended up launching Professor Sharp's Yorkshire pudding into his face. He was not happy.
Do
I
most
wouldn't be
students
happy
know how
either.
to cast non-verbally?
Not at all. Hogwarts doesn't teach non-verbal casting until the 6th year, and even then, many struggle with it. I'm simply trying to get ahead of the game.
Well, good luck with
Alright.
it. It was nice to meet you, Cressida.
You as well. Enjoy your first day.
New Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
I'm still struggling with that.
Okay, I shall head that way. Thanks, person. Alright. And there she is.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Alright.
Here you are.
And the book opens by itself.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide.
It's
It will
magic!
help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
But yeah, that's what that
Thank
is.
you,
That's
Professor,
magic.
but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
Yeah, I'm sorry for talking over the
This way.
dialogue.
The guide will give
I
you
get excited.
opportunities to
Sorry.
practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Okay.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
I'll try.
The guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio.
Okay.
Simply cast Revelio on it, and we'll see what the guide says.
Revelio! Oh, where is it? Oh, it's right here. Portrait of Barfuio. This portrait depicts the wizard Barfuio, famed for his brain elixir, and as an example of what happens when incantations are improperly spoken. He once said S instead of F, and found himself on the floor with a buffalo on his chest. God damn, that would hurt. Ooh! Either that or he'd probably be crushed to death. Alright. Let's open the field guide. Alright. Go over here. Field guide pages. Alright, so the way this works, each challenge has tiers. Special rewards unlock at each tier you complete, from appearances to critical upgrades. Rewards must be claimed from the challenges menu. Come back often to collect rewards you have unlocked. Alright, so it's basically a big collectathon.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that.
And that's the best
inside
way
and
to
outside of the
unlock upgrades and stuff and gears and stuff that we'll need as we progress here.
No time to waste. You've classes to
But
attend.
for the most part, you'll find stuff in chests. But still, it's still a critical part of this game, and very important.
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright. So yeah, this is the fast travel system here in this game. Which, makes sense because, that's how they get back and forth in, the Harry Potter world is through the flue powder system they got. So we need to go to the Grand Hall. I believe that's what she said. So let's go to the Grand Hall, which is right here. Central Hall, I should say. But that's where we're gonna go. Central Hall. And the only way to fast travel to each area, you have to...
Quite the time saver.
You have to discover
These stairs
each
lead
flue
directly
station.
to Central Hall.
Like, for example, this one.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central
Yeah, the
Hall.
flue flame things you have to actually find before you can actually fast travel. So
always
keep
something
that in
happening
mind.
here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's
And this
Cross
game is
Station,
big,
so to
let me
speak.
tell you. So it's going to be hard to find all of
That
them.
should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Alright.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
That is absolutely true, by the way.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of defense against the dark arts is required for those who aspire to become auras. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Heckert in charge of our students' education in that regard.
Okay, but hopefully she's not evil or anything like that. I mean, that would be... that would suck. But
You mentioned
what's Hogsmeade?
Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends. in due
Butterbeer?
course.
I would definitely love to have some butterbeer,
Thank you,
madam.
Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
Yeah, I'm afraid there isn't. Yeah, it's best, you know, I mean, you could tell her there is, in fact, or you could tell her, you know, I'm afraid there isn't. You could lie about it. I mean, I've already chose this in the live stream, so I'm going to go with the second option here. It doesn't really matter.
I'm sorry, Professor, but I'm afraid that's all there is to it.
Almost precisely what Professor Fig said. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you.
All right.
Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I shall
And
remember to do that.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Yeah, so there's a lot of talking in this game. A lot of talking.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you masterfully evade Professor Weasley's interrogation regarding our late arrival?
I did my best, but I'm fairly certain she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map?
Ooh.
Unfold it and have a look.
Okay. So let's go ahead and open up our map. Alright. This represents the main quest. It's what the yellow icon represents. And the white represents you know, the field pages up the top. You could see that. There's 23 in the astronomy wing. Depending on which part of the castle you're in, there's different field pages that we're gonna try our best to get. Because I'm telling you guys this right now, it's going to be hard to do a complete run without knowing where every page is and everything, you know, because I haven't even explored all the castle yet. But that's what I'm hoping to do in this playthrough is, you know, explore a little bit more of the game and, you know, hopefully, you know, we'll be able to, you know, hopefully we'll be able to collect more things, and maybe that'll help me out as we continue streaming it, and that's what I'm gonna try to do. Some quests are locked by spell and or level requirements, so depending on what level you are, that quest won't unlock unless you reach that level. In these cases, you will need to be the required level or have the required spell to activate the quest. New spells can be earned by completing professor's assignments or as a quest reward. Alright, and we got 2 quests here that we have to complete. We have to do a defense against dark arts class and, of course, the charms class. But we got to select which one we want to do first. I am going to do the charms class first.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Alright. So, for right now, that is what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing the main story for right now. We might do some side quests, but for the time being, I just want to go through the main story. And there's one of the pages, which of course we cannot get. We cannot get this right now until we learn, unless we learn that spell. Despario, I think. Despario. It basically brings stuff to you. But nevertheless, I believe I'm going to stop right here. And yeah, in the next part, we're going to go to our charms class, and of course we'll go to defense against the dark arts. So anyways, this has been PC signing out, and I'll see you guys in the next part or in the next video. Stay awesome.